Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Let's do this. This is going to be fun. This tournament's gonna take forever before it's done. Thank you to the person who already liked the stream. Appreciate it. It's gotta be some kind of new record. Well, yeah, hello. Appreciate you for showing up. I might wait a little bit before I start the first round, just for a couple people to be here, but... Or I could just start it, you know. So I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna tackle the first round of the losers bracket today, and if we have time, and if it's not too late, I'll probably go to round 2 of the winners bracket. That's probably what we're gonna get to today, and then I'll do another stream probably Friday night. Yeah, we're gonna skip Thursday. Friday night's probably when I'll try this again, see if we can get through rounds 3. It'll speed up the more rounds we go through. These early ones or we gotta kind of slog through, well, there's still a ton of units. All 134 are still alive. So yeah, yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be fun. And I'm looking forward to it. So let's kick this off with the first matchup of the losers bracket. That being the Divine Arbiter versus the Skeleton Warrior. It separates it into a few play-in matchups in the losers bracket, so these guys got kind of screwed, but, you know, all's fair in a tournament, except when it isn't, then oh well. So I think we're just gonna place some Skeleton Warriors to about 4,000, give them range. That's what we do here. Just gonna line them up. Not too close. There we go, 4v50. This seems fair. It'll be fine. I'm sure the Skeleton Warriors won't get completely massacred. They actually won't, though. There's such a big swarm of them. They definitely have a chance if they can close the distance, and they are. Goodbye, Divine Arbiters. They're good against single targets, but against crowds, that's when they really falter. And it looks like the Arbiter, a really powerful unit in his own right, is not going to win a single match in this tournament. Which is crazy to think, but that's the brutality of it. You get some bad matchups, and you're screwed. We have our first result. Divine Arbiters have been eliminated. Now we have, next matchup, Tempest Lich versus Shield Bearer. Now, I'm pretty sure this one might be a complete and total slaughter, I'm gonna be honest. I'll spread them out a little bit, but at the same time, I don't think spreading out's gonna help when all the units just kind of funnel into their death half the time. Well, good luck, boys. Good luck. You're definitely not gonna get lightninged down immediately, and, well, 4 of them made it. That's honestly more than I expected. Now, if you guys can kill them quickly, you have a chance. The problem is you're wielding a shield instead of, let's say, a weapon, like sword, or club, an axe, they have rectangular shields. Pretty sure that's not going to do a whole lot of damage, and yep, there's only one left. So, Mr. Shieldbearer, how do you feel about being the only one left of your kind? I bet he feels quite in shock that they lost that one. And now everyone has left the stream because of how bad that pun was. Tempest Lich moves on. His attack just didn't work last time. Maybe it's a feature of, like, the Divine... the Celestial Ages? Yeah, hello, guys. Hello. I vote Dream to win, definitely. Yeah, Dream is the strongest unit in T.A.B.S. He just gets... Actually, you know what? I think we have a Dream unit. I can actually do that for you. We have the Present Elf, which is the unit that is just based on pure RNG. This guy could give you anywhere from a Clubber to a Dark Peasant or a Super Peasant, which aren't in the tournament. So, you know, if you just put in a little Dream Luck plugin, you could make a Dream Tabs unit who gets really lucky. That's neither here nor there. So, anyways, next match, Ball and Chain versus Flintlock. So let's get that set up. It's not going to be that many Ball and Chains, but there's going to be a whole lot of Flintlocks. Not really that many, but 14v4. You guys can survive bullets, right? They actually can, quite well. Wow. They did not kill a single one with the bullets. Now, can they punch? Looks like none of the Ball and Chains have died, and a whole lot of Flintlocks have died. This is a problem for the Flintlocks. Only one left, and you are dead. He broke his ankles on the fall. Well, you better reload some actual lethal bullets. Did you leave the stun rounds in last time? Because I don't think it's gonna kill anyone, and it looks like the Ball and Chains are gonna run away with this. You know what, can you guys kill one of them? Just one. Just one. Come on, Flintlocks. Just punch one of them to death. I believe in you. Come on, there's a 2v1, a 3v1 over here. You're punching him, but apparently prison clothes are more effective than armor in most scenarios. Did you get one? No. No, you didn't. You didn't. Flintlocks are eliminated. Ball and Chain moves on. This next one could be interesting. We have the Jester. I'm gonna try to... We have the Jester versus the Protector. And there's gonna be, quite a lot of Protectors. Hey, Jesters, you better sharpen those knives on your foot, or else you're gonna get overwhelmed very quickly. I already see one Jester dead, and I don't see a lot of Protectors dead. This one could get ugly. Yeah, your spin kicks don't do much against a wooden shield. You killed a lot of them, I'll give you that, but the shield charge prevails. It is best of 3. We will give them another chance. Looks like one of them didn't die on the initial volley this time. This could be okay. Well, that guy got annihilated. This one seems to be going better for the Jesters. They actually have a little squadron over here. They're separating them, that's the thing. If the shields group up, they're unstoppable. But the Jesters need to work together, and they did not. Jesters are eliminated. Protectors survive. Ooh, and I think we might have a counter here. The Pikemen, a unit I thought could go far in this tournament. Facing off against a swarm of units, which is their exact weakness. Because they can't take out swarms. They're good at taking out individual units, but that's about it. It's 7v30. You guys better jam those pikes into their ranks, or else you're not gonna make it very far, and they're done. Yep, another unit. Great against big, strong units, not good against crowds. We've been seeing that a lot. These brackets are brutal. And it's why the pikemen, who I considered a really good unit under most circumstances, are about to be eliminated. There it is, right in the face. Pikemen are done in round 1. Speaking of counters, next we have the Dynamite Thrower. We can only afford that many. Versus Chuko Nu. Good luck. I don't think you're gonna get any dynamite. Oh. Yeah, they back up, that's the thing, so I don't... Even if you throw the dynamite, I think the only people you'll be blowing up are... yourselves. You see, the objective is to throw the dynamite on the enemy, not under your own 2 feet. I think there's a miscommunication there. Yeah. See, normally the dynamite is thrown, and then the units walk forward onto it. But this time the units are constantly backing up, so instead of walking onto the dynamite, they walk onto their own dynamite, and then they get shot. And not a smart strategy, guys. You should really come up with a better one next time. Other than blowing yourselves up. You know, blowing yourselves up usually doesn't work in war. It's been proven. So yeah, Chukonu advanced to the next round of the losers bracket. Slushly has arrived. Hello, you just watched a whole bunch of dynamite throwers blow themselves up because they're dumb. Welcome to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And that is the end of the losers bracket play-in rounds. And we shall start losers bracket round 1 with the Monkey King and the Skeleton Warrior. This is gonna be a true test of the Monkey King's skill. It can take out a lot of units, but how's 25, Mr. Monkey King? You think you got this? That's a whole lot of skeletons, and all of them have very sharp sticks, so not sure how I feel about this. If you can create a bunch of illusions and separate it, that's a whole lot of bones. It is quite mesmerizing. And it looks like, yep, he can take it down, no problem. Did he even get hit once? I did not see a single skeleton land a blow. Effortless. I shouldn't have underestimated the Monkey King. He's really showing that he could go far in this tournament. Losing round 1's gotta hurt, but if he can storm through the losers bracket, he definitely has a shot to win this. Yet Spooky is not gonna help, guys. You're just leading him away from your attacks. Yeah, with a shatter of bones, the Skeleton Warriors have been knocked out. Monkey King moving on to the next stream. Next matchup, Bank Robbers versus the Ballooner. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna equalize this one. I'll try my best to actually equalize it. Sometimes it's hard without crashing my game, but I think this will have to do. It's only 20. If the Ballooners lose, you can call rigged, okay? But I don't think they're gonna lose. Something tells me that about, like, 6 of you guys can... Yep. Well, that was quick. Something tells me that safe's not gonna kill 7 people. Like, maybe a few, but then you're just left with punching versus... Punching? What do the Ballooners do? Do they grab? They kind of twist you? They squeeze? Pull you up in the air and drop you down in a fiery ball of whatever? Yeah, I'm not sure. One of them. Either way, it works. As has been proven. Ballooner moves on. Now, we haven't seen a lot of close matchups yet. Which, I apologies, but I'm sure we'll get some soon. This is T.A.B.S after all. You got hard counters, which we've seen. And then most of the fights aren't close. We had a lot of close fights last stream in the winners bracket, so I'm hoping we get some more entertainment. And I think this next fight might be able to provide it for us. We have the Bone Mage. And the Bone Mage is going to be taking on a giant today. More specifically, the Skeleton Giant. 3 of them. How sharp are your little bone spikes? Because I think they're going to need to be real sharp. Yeah. Although the Spook ability might help them. The Skeleton Giant is forcing them to run away, but they're a ranged unit, so they want to run away, and they're having a really hard time actually killing people. There is a possibility the Bone Mage could win this. However, I just don't think it's gonna happen. They just don't have the damage output. You need a lot of damage to kill these things, and I'm seeing a whole lot of dead Bone Mages and not a lot of dead Skeleton Giants. Guys, now's not the time to take a nap. You still got a battle to win. Dude, this guy's in the trees. Like, what are you doing? Are you taking a hike? Did that guy just try to hit him in the head with a staff, miss, faceplant, and die? I'm pretty sure that's what I saw, and it was hilarious. It is best of 3 after all, so maybe they'll prove me wrong. Maybe they'll do a whole ton of damage, they'll win the next 2 rounds, they'll make me look like a complete idiot. But just somehow I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the Skeleton Giants are gonna run him over for the 2nd round in a row. This one's taking a nap, because he knows they've won. He's like, yeah, I don't need to try, my other 2 buddies will do it. Skeleton Giants love to just kind of roll around in the dirt until their enemies kill each other. Did you guys see that? Really not working as a team here, which is what you need to do, and, yep, don't think this fight's gonna last a lot longer. Maybe this guy keeps laying in the dirt, it will, but here comes his friends, guys. Guys, look, the Giants are coming, and dead. 1 survivor. Can he do it? Can he defy the odds? Can he kill the Skeleton Giants by himself? He's doing a great job of surviving. He somehow hasn't gotten hit. Oh! He killed one! What a legend! You will be remembered forever, even though you lost. That was impressive. They still got destroyed, though. Skeleton Giant, moving on. Bone Mage has been eliminated. Faceplant, the forbidden strategy. Yep, that's... You see, there's a reason a lot of people don't use it in war. They don't want to give away its secrets. It's actually incredibly powerful. Anyways, Slushly, do you like seeing a bunch of small units get slaughtered? Because I feel like that's what this next battle is about to be. I have a feeling this is not about to be the fairest battle on the planet. You see, in one corner, we have a bunch of unarmed, untrained, random peasants wearing their clothes. They're just gonna punch people. And in the other corner, you have highly trained, armed ninjas. Something tells me that a few ninjas will be able to easily dispatch these peasants. Oh, they are kind of getting overwhelmed. And no, they're not. No, I spoke too soon. No, as expected, 1 ninja star apiece takes them down. We gotta run it again to see these peasants die, but I think we all know that the peasants will in fact die. You guys better carry a lot of ninja stars in your back pocket. I bet you weren't expecting to fight this many people today. Ninjas don't usually fight in broad daylight, but they can manage. Peasants are your people, they can't loot. Well, oh. Sorry, they lost, guys. They definitely lost. They lost very badly. They did not kill a single ninja. So yeah, that'd be score 2 for the ninja, 0 for the peasant. Now this one, don't blink or you're gonna miss this one. We have, on one side, the blunderbuss. Decent unit, you know, it's got some advantages. Let's have, like, this, maybe, because I don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot. On the other side, we have kamikaze barrel rollers. I guess we'll get 1 more to make this as close as... I could try to even this out a bit more. Let's... Yeah, this will be within 1. Alright, don't blink, guys. You're gonna miss this one. This will be over in 3, 2... I didn't even get to say 1. They can't even blow up on the enemies because they don't get there in time. It's a bunch of guys standing on barrels versus a bunch of shotguns. It's not really much of a contest. Oh, I wanted to see the barrel rollers win a round. What a shame. They won in your heart. Yeah, I know you're talking about the peasants, but the barrel rollers, they definitely did. Blunderbuss moves on. This is going a lot faster than last time. I'm enjoying this. Now we have the wheelbarrow versus the samurai. Now, Samurai did lose their first round matchup last time, so they're looking to storm through the losers bracket. But in order to do that, they'll have to fight 3 guys on the back of the wheelbarrow with produce and pitchforks. So on the left, you have 3 guys in a wheelbarrow with apples and a pitchfork. And on the right, you have 7 highly trained battle warriors with katanas and heavy armor. This shouldn't be close, but it's T.A.B.S, so I guess we'll see. I think the samurai have this because they can just deflect all the apples thrown at them. But, you know, you never know. Sometimes the wheelbarrow dies. Yeah, dies. That's definitely where I was going with that statement. Wheelbarrow just isn't good. I was about to say isn't good against these types of units, but it really just isn't that good in general. I say as he's mowed over 2 of them already and hasn't even lost his wheelbarrow. Never mind, I did not speak too soon. Samurai, move on. Oh, how am I doing in this tournament? You know, the Super Boxer? Hey, I get that. Super Boxer is actually the #1 seed. They cost $10,000. Their first round matchup of the winner's bracket, he fought against 125 farmers and won easily. So, you're doing well. We'll get to you later. Let's see if you can win the whole thing. It's gonna be an uphill battle, but maybe, you know. You are the strongest unit in the tournament, technically, so we'll see what happens. Alright, now this one's gonna be a 1v6. Hey, Captain, how fast can you reload that shotgun? Because you're gonna need a whole lot of shots to take out these guys. You have a sword, they have a long staff. I would guess you would bring a more lethal weapon to war, but, you know, you do you. These monks want to smack people with sticks, then they can smack people with sticks. I just don't think it's gonna do a whole lot against a sword and a shotgun. How could you even dual wield that? How would you reload a shotgun if you've got a sword in one hand? He clearly knows some forbidden techniques I know. I don't, and... Is dabbing while kicking the last enemy in the face? Now that's style points. You definitely earned my respect after that one. He doesn't even need to try. Well, that guy just gets obliterated, and that guy gets obliterated. They're getting back up, though. I will admit, he's got like a broken arm and his weapon behind his back, but he's still charging valiantly into battle. I just don't think they're doing a whole lot of damage. Maybe they are. I mean, a lot more are surviving this time. But it's down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Can you do it, little monk? Can you survive the shotgun? No, you can't. Captain staves off elimination, and the monks are gone. We have not had a 2-to-1 game yet, which is pretty sad considering we've gone through like 10 matches. But maybe that'll change. You know, it can always change. We can have some entertainment. Maybe the Mad Mechanic versus Squire matchup will provide us with that. It's a 15v3. But the Mad Mechanics are really well suited to deal with melee units, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go for the Squires. I mean, if they can get some stabs in before they burn to death, then they might be able to win. The problem is they're really doing less stabbing and more burning to death. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, the Squires come out on top. Blue victory. Really wearing their fireproof armor today. Actually, is this fire? It's like kind of weird blue. Is this soul fire from Minecraft? Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, this could be what I was talking about. Mad Mechanics take round 2. We have a decider. A game 3 is in store. The first one of the stream. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Will it be the Squires? Will it be the Mad Mechanics and their weird flamethrowers? Starting on 3. 1, 2, 3. Battle. We'll take it home. It all depends on whether the Squires can close the distance and stab before they burn. Looks like they're burning, not doing a whole lot of stab. Oh, the middle one's down. Middle one looks like it's down. I'm not sure. Looks like there's only one left. Can you burn them? He cannot. The squires narrowly defeat the mad mechanics, and they advance to the next round. Now we have our play-in victor, the Tempest Lich. They're going up against balloon archers. Let's line them up. And so yeah, don't blink, you're gonna miss this one. Goodbye, Tempest Lich. Do we even have to see that again? I mean, maybe they'll all miss. You never know. They didn't miss. Don't believe they missed. I think that takes the cake for quickest battle of the tournament. Balloon Archer moves on. Soon as this tournament bracket saves, it likes to lag a lot. It is a giant bracket. I'll give it a pass. Next matchup is Boxer versus Uller. So we're gonna line up tons of boxers here. Not sure how I'm gonna equalize this, but I'll try my best. Maybe just add one more line. Yeah, exactly 9,000. That actually works. Because we'll take 3 Ullers armed with their crazy battle axes, and I'm not sure how this is gonna go. If the boxers can close the distance, they can survive an axe hit. That's huge. That's huge. Looks like, oh, they're kind of closing the distance. Kind of. Oh, yes, they are. Some of them are. Some of them definitely aren't. Oh, they got 1. They got 2. And it looks like the boxers are able to close the distance. And it looks like they'll be moving on to the next round as long as the Ullers don't pull a magic axe out of the hat and win this one, which I just don't think they will. You're getting punched in the stomach, Uller. You're not doing a whole lot of axe freezing. Yeah, I think it's over. Boxers move on to round 2. Now, reminder, this is the losers bracket. So, it's round 2 of the losers bracket they're advancing to, not the winners bracket. They still got a long way to go. They cannot lose again or else they're eliminated. All the people losing these battles are eliminated. So you won't be seeing the Uller, or the Tempest Lich, or the Mad Mechanic, or the Monk, or the Shield Bearer, or the Flintlock. None of those. They're gone forever. This one, I don't know what to think. On one hand, we have 3 Scarecrows. On the other hand... wrong faction. We have 2 random, weird chariots that tend to get stuck in trees or whatnot. It's all going to depend on whether the chariots can reach the Scarecrows before they get demolished by the birds. Looks like they did. They did, but there's 1 left. They're getting stuck on the rocks and the trees. They're getting stuck on the rocks. The riders left. They didn't even kill the Scarecrows. They kind of ran them over, but they didn't die. Wow, and it looks like the Scarecrow's borrowing a miracle by these horses. We'll move on. Yeah, they're not being hit by the wheels because they're kind of floating in midair. Now, the Crow's having a hard time reaching them, though. It's just the horses left, really. Oh, well, they got 1 this time, and the horses get caught up on each other, and they're dead. Oh, there's a horse! There's a horse! What are you doing? The horse is broken loose! The horse won! The horse won! He's being chased by like 50 crows! The horse broke off the chariot and took out all the Scarecrows! Oh, you legend! Forcing a Game 3 for the 2nd time this stream! Wow! Isn't that something? Game 3, will we have the wild horse again, or will the Scarecrows use their 1-0 lead to coast to a victory? 1 Scarecrow is down. Oh, one of the chariots got caught in a tree. It's up to you. It's either going to take out the Scarecrows or die trying. There's only 1 Scarecrow left. No, don't get caught on the rocks! He got caught on the rocks! And the scarecrows will move on to round 2. Now, some people could call rigged, because I did choose this map, and if there was a different map with no trees, they easily could have won this. But that's how I'm running this tournament, and if you want to call rigged, go ahead. You run your own tournament. Chariots are eliminated. This one might be fun. We have the banner bearer, who just stands still and doesn't move, versus the Valkyrie, who dive bombs people and attacks with double swords. If the banner bearer was going to win a game in this tournament, it would be this one, because they're kind of diving right on top of the banners. They have a chance if they can slap them. I'm not seeing a whole lot of slapping, I'm seeing mostly death on the part of the banner bearers. They just don't do enough damage. They got one. Come on, banner bearers. For the memes. Aw, no memes. I have faith in you guys. Take him out. Take him out on the dive bomb. Win this match, even though you're not even really an attacking unit. You have an attack, so I put you in the tournament. Slap him. Slap him. No slap. Just death. Valkyrie's moving on to round 2. R.I.P. banner bearers. Next week, once this round is concluded, I'll share with you guys the updated bracket and show you what matchups we're looking at. Then, this is going pretty fast, so maybe I can get to the winner's bracket round 2. Does that sound good with you guys? Sounds good to me. Anyways, let's proceed. Mammoth versus Ball and Chain. That's close enough. Hey, Mammoths, you ever deal with gigantic rocks before? You are prehistoric, that's kind of all that was around, so I'm thinking you might just be able to stomp them. Ball and Chains do have a really high damage attack, though, relative to other units. If they can kind of, get to the sides or the underbelly of the Mammoth and not get crushed, they're getting crushed. Absolutely crushed. They are so dead. Maybe I had a little too much faith in giant metal balls against mammoths. But it's T.A.B.S, you never know. Crazy things happen all the time. Although I don't think the Ball and Chains are gonna win this. If all 3 mammoths survived last time, that means really no chance of them all dying. They kind of got like their tusks caught up on one another, though. Who's alive? Oh, hey, you're dead. Anyone else who's parading in the dirt? Oh, he was mobbing the guy laying on. He was playing dead. He was trying to fool you, but you're too smart for that. The Mammoths, the number 18 seed in the tournament, will move on. I'm already losing my voice. How am I already losing my voice? This is... I haven't even made it through a round yet. Here we go. Catapult. Fencers. Equal money. Let's do this. Who will advance in the loser's bracket of this tournament? If the catapults can get another volley off before the fencers reach them, they have a chance. Can they do it? It's gonna have to be a good shot. They did not get a good shot. One of the fencers going around a bush. He's going for the sneak attack. And blue victory. You guys really gotta get your aim up if you want to win this one. Well, you got a few, but really gonna have to reload faster, and you gotta get all 4 of them or else you're done. Oh! Oh, we actually did! He's the only one left, though. He's the only one who has actual aim. And they're too spread out. There's no way he gets all of them. Oh, well, he got 2. He really tried. I'll give them credit. This catapult's taken out like half the army by himself, but nope. It wasn't meant to be. Catapults are eliminated. And the fencers, who nearly took out the Reaper last round in what was a absolute barn burner. Fencers moving on the losers bracket. They're a dark horse. 114th seed. They're pretty powerful against melee units. As long as they don't run into like archers, I think they have a good chance of advancing. In this corner, we have the teacher, who will hopefully teach us more about fire, because they're gonna have to fight a whole lot of wheelbarrow. I said a whole lot. There's only one. One guy. A whole lot of fire. Not a whole lot of wheelbarrow dragons. I'm really bad at this. Let's just run it. So teachers, are you gonna get torched or are you gonna stab? Oh, he fell off the wheelbarrow. Oh, he's kind of beaten up, though. He's really tall. Are you guys really just gonna get 1v... Did he really just 1v6 you guys? No, 1v... You guys are pathetic. You just got 1v5'd by a tall guy with his fists, and you had swords. You're telling me you guys all have swords? You can't even beat one big guy with overalls? You're not teaching me anything. You're only teaching me how to get torched. That's not a useful life skill. Teachers eliminated. Man, that wheelbarrow dragon guy is awesome though. He just takes out like 6 blade wielders with his hands. Guess this will have to be close enough. We're fighting Cupid today. So, I wonder if a group of 39 people with spiky helmets can headbutt Cupid in the stomach and cause him to die. Not a sentence I thought I'd say waking up today, but... Welcome to T.A.B.S, here we have it. Now can they headbutt before he gets a lot of blood arrows off? Oh, they're doing some headbutting and some punching. Yeah, Cupid, you ever thought of flying a bit higher above them so they can't just headbutt you? Nope, he's not smart enough for that. Looks like this is gonna be a sweep unless you pull a whole lot more arrows out of your back pocket, which I don't see you doing. You're getting headbutted. You are screwed. Just fly higher, you with wings. If you're like up here, there's no way they're gonna stab you. Oh, I love the headbutters though. Glad to see them advancing. Headbutters move on to round 2. Now we have another large army versus 1 unit battle. We have 25 protectors versus 1 sacred elephant. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not sure how much health the elephant has, but I also know that those shields don't do a whole lot of damage. They're meant for protecting, not for damage dealing. They are kind of swarming the elephant, though. I'm not sure how much health this elephant has, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Yep, spear right in the face. You get one more chance. Prove me wrong. Bash them with your wooden rectangles. Somehow kill an elephant by doing that. I'm not sure how that would work in real life. You'd have to be really strong. And these guys don't look very strong. They look dumb and very dead. Yeah, especially that guy. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ouch. Sacred elephant advancing to the next round. This next one might take a while. You have the hay baler, mostly anti-projectile. I'm gonna need a whole lot more of them, I just realized. There you go, 20. And they're gonna fight An army of people who just scream. So, which person is dumber? On the left, you have people who just shout really loudly at their enemies and hope they die. And on the other side, you have a bunch of people who dressed up as a hay bale and started whacking people with sticks. I don't know, I'm kind of teetering on which one is dumber, but I guess we'll find out who the king of the dumb is with this battle. Shouters, are you gonna be able to shout away all of them? Well, one got through, but I'd imagine a stick doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and he just kind of got a... So this battle is kind of separate. Guys, why are you going in to punch them? That's... Never mind, you guys do what you want. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to see a bunch of dead shouters and not a lot of dead hay balers. Yep, I don't like... Punching is gonna do a lot against a stick. You have another chance, though. It's this guy on the edge. He throws off the whole plan. He sneaks in and gets immediately clobbered. That was impressive. Nice little jab to the face. See, the shouters split up. They're effective as an army, but they split up into these little forces, and they just don't do damage. They can shout a unit across the map, but that's not gonna do a whole lot. You're just getting whacked with sticks. It's like, which would you rather have happen to you? Would you rather get screamed at by a bunch of people wearing helmets, or being whacked into oblivion with a giant stick? I think I'd rather be yelled at. I think my ears could take it. They're kind of holding out, though. They're forming a little squadron here. Each one's taking turns. They're being surrounded. It's like some kind of movie scene. They're surrounded. Don't split up. Fight together. This is your last stand. I still won't see. I see 2 dead hay bellies. 2. Real impressive, guys. They're surviving, though. They're fighting as one. And by that I mean there's only 1 left. So now there's 2 left. 2 left. They're actually... no, they haven't taken out any. I looked for a second, I was like, hey, there's not many hay balers left. Oh, nope, there definitely are. One's over here. How'd that happen? Hay balers move on to the next round. Minotaur versus Wizard. This one might be tough for the Wizard. They're really good at dealing against crowds, but against single units, don't think that's gonna help very much. They can make them spin around, but I don't think they can make them die. Oh. Oh, no, you're very dead. Oh my goodness. Man, those swords do a whole lot more work than I thought they did. I thought they'd have to rely on their magic, but no. I thought the Minotaurs were the melee specialists here. Wizards kind of destroyed them. Oh, this guy's getting 1v3'd though. I doubt he's winning that. Yep, he's being used as an ornament now. Maybe the Minotaurs can make a comeback, you know? I spoke way too soon. Yep, Wizards moving on. Apparently, they're using a sword one-handed is a lot more effective than a supernatural punching Minotaur. Let's call that one a surprise, shall we? Minotaur has been eliminated after just 2 fights. Crazy to think about. On the left, an army of halflings. On the right, a few people with flags. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a complete and total slaughter, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, they're just gonna get swarmed and grabbed and paraded, and yep, they're parading his corpse. They're parading his corpse in victory. They're celebrating. They're intending. Oh god. Wouldn't want to be the guy on the bottom of that pile. We'll run this again, just their tournament. Gotta do it, but nothing's changing. I'm gonna tell you that. Huh, they sped it up this time. Thank you. We didn't want to have to see that again. Halflings, second cheapest unit in the game, is moving on. Up next, we have the Pumpkin Catapult versus a Spartan Phalanx. Now, these Pumpkin Catapults really disappointed me last time, so I'm kind of hoping they can make a name for themselves, you know? Come on, guys, you can do it. Actually hit your targets. Oh, they actually hit them. I was so disappointed last time, because they had like 3 chances to hit the potion sellers, and they didn't hit them once. But yeah, there's only 2 left. Come on, guys. Yeah, you're doing a great job surviving. And now you're gonna take the final shot, and you missed. You missed, and now this guy's gonna poke you, and all the hype I just did on you guys is not gonna matter. Well, he won. He kinda... His back's gonna be broken, but at least he won. Except you're gonna have to go charge it back in the battle. I wonder how much health care they had in Ancient Greece. We're gonna need to get that guy's back checked out. Well, broken back or not, he's gonna be charging valiantly into this battle, and looks like a couple more of them survived. That's bad news for you guys. You better fire. Fire quickly. Nope, I think there's too many. And they're coming from multiple angles. Yeah, you're done. I actually got the rider. Let's move on to the next round. You know, at least the Pumpkin Catapult hit things. I was kind of sad last time because they hit nobody, but... Up next, we have people dressed up as cactuses versus time-controlling angel gods. If that doesn't seem fair to you, then you'd be completely right. Now, transform. Well, why aren't you guys slow? Why is this guy not transforming? Slow bloomers, you know, it happens. Sometimes you get your godly angelic powers and you don't quite know how to use them, so it takes you a while, but yep, these cactuses never stood a chance. As expected. You know, when you wear a cactus suit and show up to war, you don't expect to be fighting angelic, time-controlling gods who can transform into, like, ultra-powerful time beam angels. I don't know where I was going with that, I just kind of ended up back where I started. But yeah, the Chronomancer has this no problem. Cactus just doesn't do enough damage. Chronomancer moves on to the next round. Up next we have a nice secret unit showdown with the Necromancer versus 6 fanbearers, who will hopefully give him a nice breeze as he inevitably kills all of them, and then converts him to his side. You see, I really like the Necromancer. Against groups, he can make skeleton fanbearers, and the skeleton fanbearers will have a battle with the normal fanbearers, and then all will be skeletons. I'm curious to see how the Necromancer fights like the bigger units in the tournament. Because against the smaller units, he'll do a pretty good job. He'll convert the army, and then they'll have to fight that army while he's converting more of the army. Against big units, though, it takes so long to convert that he might just get obliterated. And against range units, he's pretty useless. We saw that against the archers in the first round. I think he went against the archers. In fact, I can check as I move him on past the Fanbearer. First round, he played... giant bracket, so you'll have to give me a second. The Necromancer played the Musketeer and just got shot, yeah. Yeah, that one was pretty predictable. What isn't going to be predictable, though, is this next matchup. Because we have Artemis, one of the most expensive units in the game, the 4 seed in the tournament. And she's going to be fighting the Radiant Glaives. You guys think you can get in there? I have my doubts, but those shields are going to have to do a whole lot of work. They seem to be doing something. They're getting their attacks off. Okay. Well, someone tells me that guy isn't coming back to the battle, but are the other ones okay? You got a few. Most of them got annihilated. Artemis's little charge-up attack is deadly. Wow. It looked like the Glaives were getting in there, and then she just said no, and just blasted them all into the Shadow Realm. Oh my goodness. Can she do it again? If even one of them survives that little blast, then she's going to be dead. And a lot of them are throwing her Glaives. How many of you are going to get up? Looks like a few. Oh, a lot more than last time. And Artemis is holding her bow a bit weird. It doesn't seem to be affecting her accuracy, though. Holy what? Yeah, that's the strategy, dude. Oh, your shield is kind of... You need that. You need the shield, dude. You need the shield. Shields are kind of helpful. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. That fight wasn't fair. I must have accidentally deleted one of the Radiant Glaives. We have to restart this. Because this might actually make a difference. Now it's 11v1 instead of 10v1. So, let's see. I don't think it's going to be any different because that AoE attack still is going to kill all of them. But who knows? Like, that extra glaive could make all the difference. Well, you pushed her back and she kind of can't fire her bow anymore, but I think she'll find a way. Yep, she's finding a way. There's some of you alive, though. If you can get one glaive off. She fell over. One glaive is all you need. The underdog story. The underdog. I don't think it's gonna happen. Dude, you got a miracle left in ya? Got any miracles? Nope, no miracles. I'll run it one more time, because technically it is a best of 3, but I have a feeling the result's gonna be the same as it was last time, and the 2 times before that. Even if I added another one, I think the result would still be the same. They got a lot of shots off, but it's just not enough damage when that attack for Artemis kills just so many of them and scatters the rest so that she can't really be hit. Even though she's got her bow behind her back, she's still deadly at it with the bow. And this one can't even stand up properly. I don't think playing dead's gonna... Oh, a shield. Oh. That's painful. Radiant Glaives are eliminated. Artemis, the number 4 seed, moves on. Next up, Vlad versus a whole lot of clubbers. 1v26, Vlad. You think you're up to the challenge? You do have the bigger stick, but they have a lot bigger numbers. Okay. Well, that was highly impressive. Those guys never stood a chance. Yep, safe to say that this fight isn't changing. You even got one on the tip of your stick before you absolutely kill all of them. Wow. I even skewed the fight unfairly to the clubbers and it still didn't make any bit of a difference. Next up, we have Lady Red Jade with a bit of a surprising loss in the first round. I didn't expect it to the Sarissas, but there were just so many Sarissas. I thought that she'd be able to put up a bit more of a fight than she did, but she'll have a chance to redeem herself against the Void Cultist. Now, how am I gonna make this fair? Because the math really isn't that friendly. I guess that's gonna have to be close enough. I don't want to break my game here. We have 10,500 versus 10,400. Again, you could shout rigged in the chat. That would actually provide me with viewer engagement, so that be encouraged. You should do that. Anyways, let's go. If the Red Jades can survive the initial, like, sword pentagram, which they seem to be doing, and they can get in, I don't think the Void Cultists are that good at fighting people one-on-one. Their main use is to control crowds, and when they can't do that, the Lady Red Jades are gonna— oh, they killed one! This one might actually be close. Lady Red Jade needs to help her friend. Oh, only one left! But there's only a few Void Cultists left! It's one-on-one! 1v1! Lady Red Jade versus Void— oh no, one of them got up. Never mind. This is gonna come down to the wire. How much health does Lady Red Jade have? Enough. That's the answer. That was really close, though. It came down to the final one. Let's see if she can do it again. It is best of 3, so the Void Cultists do have a chance to redeem themselves. Lady Red Jade needs to kill them a whole lot faster than she did last time. It all comes down to this one at the top. If she doesn't win, then the whole plan falls apart, and there's a chance the Void Cultists could actually win this. I've seen a lot of dead cultists, though. One dead Lady Red Jade, but they're fighting together now, and once they fight together, actually it might walk right into the sword attack. They have a chance! It's one left, just like last time! And just like last time, she prevails. It was close, but the Void Cultists have been eliminated. Lady Red Jade moves on. Next we have a bit of a spooky matchup. We have a few Banshees. Let's do two Banshees versus a massive army of vampires. And massive, I mean 11. Let's see how this goes. I'm curious if the Banshees can do the little AoE attack and keep the vampires off their back long enough for me to finish my sentence. Okay, Banshees, you wanna just embarrass me like that, then go ahead and just lose. Be out of the tournament in 2 games. Not even close. Vampires moving on to the next round. We're almost done with the first round of the losers bracket. We have 5 fights left. And after the 5 fights, I will go and show you guys the updated bracket. And then I will probably end stream. I was planning to do winners bracket round 2 today, but I'm really just starting to lose my voice, and I think it'd be healthier if I can kind of rest up and do a big stream on Friday where I hopefully cover losers bracket round 2 and winners bracket round 2. That it's ambitious, but I think we can do it. As the rounds go by, there will be less units in each round, so we can get through them faster. So these early rounds are going to be kind of a slog. I said that earlier, but we'll get there. We will definitely get there. And it's going to be an exciting last few rounds to determine who is the best unit in T.A.B.S. Anyways, on with our next matchup. The Sensei. One of the most expensive units in the game. Versus the Righteous Paladin. Now, hey Paladins, how good are those shields? Because I think they're going to need to be really good, or else you really don't have that much of a chance. Once again, 10,400, 10,500. Let's go. I have my money on the Senseis here. I don't think those shields are going to do nearly enough work to offset the sheer output of the Senseis, especially if they get their tornado attack going. And I'm not sure if those hammers are doing enough damage. They're doing a real good job surviving. I'll give it up. Much better than I expected. But I don't think it's going to be enough. That's so many ninja stars. And not big enough of a shield. They really need to close the distance fast, or else if they can get that tornado attack up and running, it is just over. But he seems to be getting it off rather frequently. I don't know why the other two aren't doing it. Nope, this one is. Once again, we have the two brothers over here facing the whole army, and they're actually getting in this time. And there's the tornado. Only one left. This is the Paladin's best chance, but it's not enough. Senseis, by the skin of their teeth, move on to round 2. Paladins have been eliminated. Oh, sorry, had to clear my throat. This next matchup will be guns versus rocks, and I do mean that literally, as we have a lot of guns. Well, no, I just said guns. Oh my god, I really need to sleep. Wow, these are crossbows, not guns, Super Bri. I know you're an idiot, but you don't need to look like one. Anyways, we have fully automatic crossbows versus a bunch of people with rocks. Something tells me this isn't going to be entirely fair, but I digress. Let's see you guys mow them down. Well, you didn't mow enough of them, you didn't mow as much of them down as I expected, and they're kinda getting a bunch of rocks thrown at you. Oh my goodness. Is the Chukonu actually gonna lose this? Rock supremacy! Large rock supremacy! I shouldn't have doubted them! I shouldn't have doubted the stoners. They know best. I thought the Chukonu were gonna go far in this tournament, but they lost to the dragon the first round despite being a ranged unit. And now, they're gonna lose to rocks. You guys have fully automatic crossbows, and a bunch of people in caveman outfits throwing rocks is too much for you guys? Well, clearly, the early humans had the right idea. Just the bigger the rock, the harder they fall. Stoners, move on to round 2 of the loser's bracket. And that'll make JIL713 happy, because he picked them to win the tournament. He did it on a random number generator, but still, he picked them. Next we will have a bunch of bombs on a stick. Well, let's do this one a bit large scale. I feel like bombs, they deserve a bit of a spotlight. And then we have the executioners ready to execute their kamikaze prey. Let's put one more bomb on a stick. Won't be entirely fair, but actually I think I can make it fair. Yeah, I can make it fair. There we go. 4,200, 4,200, 28 versus 12. This is gonna go by fast. Don't blink or you're gonna miss it. Here we go. It says blue won, but I think we all won. Guys, if you're gonna bring bombs on sticks and kamikaze yourself, at least kill the enemies. Like, come on, that guy just took... They all just took bombs to the face and survived without a scratch. What are you guys doing with your lives? Well, I guess you kinda can't be an honors student while carrying a bomb on a stick to war. So yeah, I kinda get where they're coming from in that regard. Not exactly the smartest. Executioner moves on. Final 2 matchups of Loser's Bracket Round 1, and then we're going to end things. I'll show you guys the bracket as it stands. We have the King, who got shot to death by blow darters last round, and he'll be fighting the Brawler. It'll be 2v14. I'll move the kings closer since we're not concerned about range or anything. Here we go. Each king will have to take 7 out. Each king will have to take out 7 brawlers in order for them to advance. Can they do it? As a reasonably high seed in the tournament, they're expected to, but that's a whole lot of axes, and apparently axes don't matter when you're wearing fancy clothes. I guess that's why your parents tell you to dress nice, because you never know when you'll be attacked by Vikings. Wow, the brawlers got destroyed. I expected them to at least put up a fight, but they're kind of just playing golf, but instead of the golfer, they're the golf ball. And I don't think that's the profession you want to be. Oh, that guy just got his head cut off. Oh, I wish I could get a slow-mo replay of that. He got destroyed. The king moves on to round 2. Final matchup of the losers bracket round 1. We have Clams versus Farmers. 25 farmers, 4 clams. Let's see what the clams can do. Oh, the farmers got through really quickly. I wasn't expecting that. And yeah, the clams are being cut down. Wow. I may have underestimated the clams' range, so I'll move them back a bit. But yeah, I think they definitely were not at max range, but I still don't think it's gonna matter. But there's just too many farmers, and they close the distance really quickly. Yeah, and one poke and they're dead. The clams, once considered one of the strongest units in the game, go down in both of their first round matchups. And they're eliminated. The farmers, the 129th seed, they advance. And that, folks, is round 1 of the losers bracket in the books. I shall now show that to you guys. Actually, I don't believe I can with my current configuration. I changed it from display capture to window capture, so you guys wouldn't have to see every time I alt-tabbed, and I could like check messages and stuff if I needed to. But I also forgot to put a display capture in here, because I'm dumb. Yeah, pretty dumb. Well, I have 0 viewers anyways, so I guess not the end of the world. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'll put a link to the tournament in chat. Forgot to do it last time, so you guys could see the updated bracket. That's where we stand after 2 rounds. 1 winner's bracket, 1 loser's bracket. Units that are still alive in the winner's bracket and will be playing next stream Friday night. We have the Super Boxer versus the Mace Spinner, Jarl versus Blow Darter, Pirate Queen versus Longship, Thor taking on a Dragon, Spear Thrower, Harvester, Cavalry, Harpooner, Sarissa versus Raptor Rider, Candlehead versus Witch, Painter versus Gunslinger, Bomb Cannon versus Musketeer, Archers fighting Deadeyes, Deathbringers versus Potion Seller, Tree Giant versus Ice Mage, Shadow Walker versus Bomb Thrower, Void Monarch taking on Ballista, Firework Archer versus Swordcaster, Ice Giant versus Present Elf, my personal favorite, Quacha versus Berserker, Reaper versus Chieftain, Ice Archer versus Jouster, Shogun, who I picked to win the tournament, fighting the Pharaoh, Miner versus Snake Archer, Poacher versus Infernal Whip, Zeus versus Celestial Aegis, Tank versus Knight, Raptor versus Solar Architect, Blackbeard versus Halberd, Gatling Gun versus Cannon, Da Vinci Tank versus Lasso, Devout Gauntlet versus Quick Draw, Samurai Giant versus Taekwondo, and Skeleton Archer versus Exiled Sentinel. Losers of those matchups will be sent to Losers Bracket Round 2, where the Monkey King, Ballooner, Skeleton Giant, Ninja, Blunderbuss, Samurai, Captain, Squire, Balloon Archer, Boxer, Scarecrow, Valkyrie, Mammoth, Fencer, Wheelbarrow Dragon, Headbutter, Sacred Elephant, Hayballer, Wizard, Halfling, Hoplite, Chronomancer, Necromancer, Artemis, Vlad, Lady Rajade, Vampire Sensei, Stoner, Executioner, the King, and Farmers are all lying in wait. Oh, Slushly, yeah. Sorry, the Super Boxer's gonna be Friday. The Boxers, the regular Boxers already had their fight. I'm guessing you weren't here for it. The regular Boxers had their fight and they won. So, I guess that's gonna have to be good enough for you. I mean, I guess if you really want me to, if I get enough support in chat right now, I could run just the Super Boxer versus the Mace Spinner. Just the first matchup of round 2. I could just run it right now, and then I could end stream. If you want. I'm putting it out there. I could just run the one match, and then leave the rest for Friday. I'm waiting for chat. Better be after SCC. We gotta win our own thing. Oh no, I'm actually... No, don't worry. I'm actually quitting SCC and becoming a T.A.B.S YouTuber. Yeah, sorry. You guys are gonna have to play a team of 2 game, so yeah. Should've told you that sooner. Yeah, I'm actually becoming a T.A.B.S YouTuber. Sorry, Celestially. Sorry. No, in all reality, I will either stream this before SCC, or I will stream it after SCC. SCC's probably gonna take a while though, so probably before, maybe in the afternoon. You better not lose. I mean, you better not lose. we can talk in VC later, alright? Well, I'd just like you to tell me whether you want to see the Super Boxers fight right now. Or do you want me to save it for when I actually start round 3? I'm leaving it up to you, Celestially. You decide. Do we see the fight now, or do we see the fight later? We can talk about SCC at another time. Super Boxer, alright, that is enough for me. In a preview, round 3, we have our first matchup. We have the Mace Spinners. Whole army of them. Tons of them. They're geared up in their armor. They're ready for war. Taking on one guy. Just one singular guy with boxing gloves, which is arguably worse. If you're showing up with padded gloves, that means your punches aren't gonna do enough damage, and you're trying to kill your enemies, not lightly incapacitate them. Whatever, let's see how this goes. Round 3, last match of the stream. Let's do this. Can the Super Boxer take out all of the Mace Spinners? He starts out with a dodge, blows them all away, separates the Mace Spinners in a genius tactical display. One-shotting all of the Mace Spinners. Oh, look at the flurry of blows on that guy. Beats them while they're down. Jumps in to separate them. Oh my goodness, he is playing golf and boxing at the same time. Taking out Mace Spinners one by one, not letting them group up. Like a genius boxer tactician who's played thousands of matches in his life, blows them away again, taking out the Mace Spinners one by one. I do not believe he's even been hit, and if he has, it really hasn't done a whole lot of damage. Looks like the Super Boxer's gonna take this one, going in for another big strike. That guy is gone. He is taking a hike in the mountains. Super Boxer absolutely showing his dominance and why he's the ¡1 seed in this tournament. And I'm pretty sure the only guy alive is the guy in the mountains. He's gonna break his ankles, watch. Oh, he lived. Very strong legs. I don't think that's gonna do a whole lot against the glowing fists of fury over here. But really? You really? That's a bit overkill, dude. Oh. He wasn't the last one. Don't tell me. Wait a minute. You punch someone so hard that there's... He's just stuck in a bush. You're telling me you can't get... You're telling me you can't walk around a bush. Do I really have to do this for you? Here, there you go. Really? Is this Mace Spinner really confusing? Fine. I'll do it myself. Just you really don't get how you can't punch this guy. See? Was it that hard? Was it that hard to walk around a bush? And I guess we gotta run this again, so I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna commentate like I did last time. Let's just watch the slaughter unfold. Goodbye, sir. Okay. Are you alright? You okay? Did you just evaporate upon re-entry? Where did you go? Where did that poor Mace... I'm just seeing Mace Spinners get launched into the trees. And maces. The Mace Spinners are putting up a fight, but I really don't know how much of a fight it is. Super Boxer moves on to round 3. I hope you enjoyed that, Slushley. I hope you enjoyed that. I did that one for you. The Mace Spinners are not eliminated, though. They will head to the loser's bracket, where they will fight, looks like the Monkey King. No, not the Monkey King. I can actually get their matchup right now. Super Boxer beats the Mace Spinner. Mace Spinner is not eliminated yet. They are moving on to the loser's bracket, where they will face off against the Headbutter. That is a match they could win. You know what? I'll believe in the Mace Spinner. Yeah, for now, Slushley, your Super Boxer has defeated them. To your satisfaction, I shall now end my stream. Actually, before I end, I keep thinking of ideas. You really love your Super Boxer, don't you, Slushy? This your guy, there's a Super Boxer invested. But what if he didn't go up against a normal T.A.B.S unit? And he faced Super Fry 212. The duel as old as time, Slushley versus Super Fry 212. In totally accurate battle simulator. Oh, you're saying Slushley would never lose? We're about to find out. This should be good. Oh, well, going for a bit of a flight. I'm kind of laying down in the dirt here. Oh, looks like I'm kind of getting beaten to death. This is probably accurate to real life. Oh, Shuriken's coming in. I'm putting up a fight at least. I did some damage. I feel like that's gonna do damage to me, though. Oh, I stuck the landing. That was impressive. Oh, if I can get this dash attack off. This is the most intense battle of all time. Slushley versus Super Fry 212. Will the Shurikens be able to take him down? It will, and Super Fry 212 wins the battle. Order has been restored. Rip Slushley. Rip Slushley. That's a good place to end the stream. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.